na ne nkɔm ahodoɔ a wɔhwɛ gu pono so no wɔte mu akɔgye ɔkyɛfa na vimle de say NDC amayiko no so smart na almost smartness no enya ade da say ebetimu aba ne so na wo say nansen enkofo a NDC amayiko the taxpayers money amomo say womo enye de fe no diversion taxes no eniema ehia a ewo se wo man konko Ghana timomfo ka ho asem no afia popua say NDC amayiko atu enkofo bika ne titiru akwa ba ko a wote amanone na 7 previous the program be bia ya di datem was say gomo the taxpayers money amano so one there one for confusion one for diversion taxes one need the amount for them na enniema here se ka Ghana for kan asem no ana wo mo ka ho asem no attention nyina enko no so na vim lady afia bokua ene wa hwie nsem bi agu ho a abusia enya asem ketwa was say NDC amayiko ba na anu ya Ghana ye ka no chese a triple a quadruple a enya asem ketwa wo bi so mo se sika no ede no mo dia ya ama Ghana ka akosura ensentwefo te Ghana yeso ka ho asem anase ewo se wo mu eka ho asem a wo mo gya to na wo mu etie 7 previous a enipa bi a wono wo sole a atemdi na odi ma atemdi na odi ahemfo abusia kame ho na me nko na kwanya vim lady watimi ahu se NDC amayiko no ebie school bi na school mu bi nyina ne se wo mu bi atemdi school omo kire brothers enkura NDC grassroots kwanya ombefa so a ombedi atem na aban no atimanya kwan adi esumasi dwa mama no ko na wo de wan kasa kokoti bibra neba
the intelligence they cannot string together a sentence a statement of intelligible counter argument the omo be ya ne say o mame o papa nfi papa ho and I will the need rent but you ignore a frustration to the point that me abema bobi answer emilia o onye nchen bobi answer o emilia pa ya ko recruit bobi answer class on be join it because many teletabis ne kitchen bloggers omo hu atemdidie no sunti bobi answer be join it because it just beats my mind say emilia pa bobi answer can just pick a microphone and say that a menopause na you say witchcraft to first and foremost you can never shame me with menopause Allah ebony menopause no so you can never shame me, you can never attempt to put me to shame, age shame me, women if there's a word like that, like feminine shame, menopause me idea so you can never put me to shame with menopause. I own it. Semenya menopause, I own it with them, and I wear it with like a flag on my forehead because you know biampo na nyi kodu obi be wiase ne ma me kro nya enkodu menopause. Enti bobi answer there me I don't blame bobi answer and me bobi answer me no best friend because me no. But the reason why bobi answer is saying that yakọ friend na ba yakọ born party bobi answer chale kitchen bloggers into me go lady ti bana be face bana for anu tumbi. Also no kasa bobi answer pa. Who to me any counter argument, Papa Bia? Because the other time, what Bobby Ansan was saying, I didn't think if you doing all this one, and now she's talking. Are you kidding me? Who now be determined formulas will be Vankasa? In any case, Munyamoho, a queen starting here, no, your kitchen blogging, no, dear, 10 minutes, you can upon him, and the and I'm sure that I'm changing the camera settings. My shadow may change, I'll change it further. Man, to me, one in a year. In any case, say if you can put upon her, what has that got to do with the issues that we are raising? That are frustration. You see, kitchen blogger need a mom feel a frustration because initially, time by say, can you not cost so consumers, ordinary Ghanaians are complaining about starting here. Or if we TikTok so no deal matters now once we came to point out to him say look there's a social contract now political science now why in here what politics I say there's a social contract between the president the governing party and the Ghana forum because they have every right to complain and why don't say no uncle pay before from and no shifting at the end of the president Kufuor so else can you buy a thing doom so other what has that got to do with President Kufuor who has left power for almost 20 years. But because no person come at President Kufuor, no can throw the President Kufuor so and the young man ambassador exposing propaganda. No, you see, That no be sending the video be man was na yeah diversity tatisa and then I will be here. We are exposing your incorrigible ignorance. We are exposing your propaganda. We are exposing your lies. But we are staying on business. Yeah, exposing your lies in that we are not following you to your diversity status. We are exposing your lies, but we're staying on business. Talking, and they say I'll talk about the public debt. We talk about that. But because person you become but the national issue say do so, can they ensure say you able to talk, and then answer many man make a sign of friend can let do it. We will continue to talk about that. ECG workers will continue to talk about that. Ensure you Ghana what I say we should brace ourselves. Say we are going to talk about that. Car lorry fare cost say GPI to any other goods across here more to because petrol there's no reason why they should not increase their fares. We will go to talk about it. But because of person diverting attention free holding and no share back of President Kufuor who has left power almost 20 years for Kufuor then or cookie story na President Kufuor cry a crumfo and the President Kufuor cry lazy na kwasiafo na etwino because of person kwasiafo etwino. What has even President Kufuor has been accused of corruption, what is the correlation between corruption and sema oka and the fact that President Kufuor ti wheelchair mu and the fact that sebi okwasiabi na betwino? There is no correlation, but the brain a system processor and that the control knowledge and the processing of knowledge and the system unit that can only expand to attempt. That is the maximum expansion and growth of a brain. We saw the any part now no because look at the vim. I did the attempt or did the attempt and then home was sorry because that is the maximum capacity of the brain. The brain cannot fathom, cannot process intelligible counter argument for even a minute or an hour. The brain cannot. Mr. One echo school the masters no. The brain cannot fathom one sentence and one statement of counter argument that is intelligible enough to counter or be counter argument or no. It is the default mode of the person is what has that got to do with anything? And a bragana and a wakatina buche. And the person doesn't even see that our call me have lived all my life up to 40 in Ghana. It's just crazy. But for me, I will not even follow that tangent because that is not the relevance of the issue. There is no amount of omame about the opa kofa mini Teletubbies name kitchen bloggers now can mini ones no munya kwasiabasa 1 year we will still fire. First, no we see about 5 years or 8 years you have hounded, you have insulted. Me cry just say me cry them here class 1 and me friend home come me the wedding attempts and me it doesn't even affect me because really it doesn't do anything to me because it doesn't change the facts of the matter, which is that there's a social contract. In fact, Ghana, your constitution, they say media phone, we have to hold government accountable for the people. One can say hold opposition or see constitution, or see we have to hold government accountable for the people. It will force our government about and nobody has a right to hold your government accountable. I won't say politics not to cut nothing. Because you don't understand a politics any governance. And obviously and kauti when you say what for the 1 year you got the chair by your local school review or local school. Also to what kind sa and what demo can come at the and I want you the masters at the PhD. But you can't divert the same attention to books. To me for the same attention on so I am frustrated. Internet say what's about look a series of adai. Not that I owe you any kind of explanation. Now say only series of adai. Really no, that is not it. It's immaterial. It's completely immaterial to the substantive issue, which is that doom so is going on because there's mismanagement of the sector. The thing is, your public debt, they say, and I'll give you the figures. Ghana public debt, you go shock. Ghana public debt will be able. So no amount of diversionary taxes will be changing the fact that public debt will cost. public debt no cost no amount of diversionary taxes will change that. Enti frustration aye no na yakofa bobi ansa be kan say kitchen blogger dey say he's losing it. Onu ko ntumi nya humanity bobi ebra na be ye oni aka ho. Because bobi aminim will never go and say that because bobi o yire nya man person because it's a natural occurrence of human body. So you will never shame anybody with menopause. You will never shame obi whether at one or go and not one or na broche na okọ hospital. Ada na mba wo Ghana. Also what one kwa o yire wo abroche. Completely ignorant. Completely unintelligent because they cannot string together the intelligent you know there be uncle here the because and what ya broche na wakọ na omo ti abroche omo cheme omo ti abroche omo cheme omo ti Ghana ko omo ko wo ba omo ko omo cheme in any case Ghana yemi vice president ye ma me Jena no Pokwadman. I'm sorry to bring her into this because I respect the woman too much, but just for want of another example. So Professor Jena no Pokwadman crown no yare ya fatat yan kwa boche Ghana yan fana kwa boche ye Ghana mpanifo akase fo yata yare ye wo Ghana ha no time no ye minister no wan kwa boche ankore no entinya me am ye private individual have never occupied the public office me fa aban sika nko hospital me the insurance no go hospital. I've never used government money for school or now for whatever for get farm get by